17, 25, 2/3 alive. I can still breathe.
Hey guys, what's up? If you're new around here, my name is Hannah Martin. And today is our last free Saturday before Christmas, pretty much. So I'm going to take you on a nice trip to London. I'm up bright and early, 8:30. I'm gonna go meet my friend Steph. I went to Commonwealth Games with her. We're gonna go to Sky Gardens and then I'm gonna meet my mum, place some flowers for the Queen at Buckingham Palace. I don't think I need to explain myself, but a couple of days ago, our Queen passed away. I was actually so upset. I know a lot of you have asked what my reaction was like. Cried my eyes out. Me and my mum FaceTimed to each other and we were just sitting there crying. The Queen has always been there, so it just felt like such a massive loss for the nation. I'm gonna go get on the train now. I had a bit of a busy morning trying to get my vlog edited because I really didn't want to have to take my computer on the train. That's all done. Productive morning. I always think that Birmingham New Street is such a huge station. I kind of like just going for the experience. This train journey, however, was pretty packed. There was a lot of people and I'm not a fan of train journeys when there's so many people and you feel like so claustrophobic. Anyhow, I got to London and as you may guess, it was super busy. Also had to add in here that this is the skincare products that I use, so I kind of got excited seeing it on a big billboard, but there was so many people. So I'm trying to find Steph at the Sky Gardens, which I've always wanted to go to, but because all the events happening at the moment with the royal family, all the roads are closed, so I'm having to like walk around big road closures. So whether I actually ever get there is going to be another thing. To be fair, it's been really long. I've been travelling since 8:30, it's 11:30 now. You're sitting down the whole time when you're travelling, but like it's tiring. Comment down below if like you can relate to like being just tired. Like it seems bizarre because you sat for 3 hours, but travelling is just tiring. So I eventually found my way to the Sky Gardens despite all of the detours I had to take, and I managed to go straight to the front of the queue because Steph had been waiting for us there, and we went all the way up to floor 35 and oh my goodness guys, the view was incredible. I absolutely loved the atmosphere. I could totally see myself like coming here to work. They had like loads of benches where you could just sit and maybe like do some editing or something. So I think if I lived in London, this would probably be a place I would go to quite often. I'm here with Steph at the Sky Gardens. It's so beautiful, and I was just saying like it's such a time to be here as well, like in London. I'm just taking it all in. Wow. I'm gonna have to take some photos. Yes, definitely. Me and Steph were living our best lives in the Sky Gardens, and honestly it makes me kind of miss London. I did used to live in London when I was younger. I lived in London for I think over 7 years, and there is just something about London that's very hyped and busy. The only thing is I find at the end of the day in London I always feel so exhausted. So I don't know whether the atmosphere would be too much to live in, but it's definitely a place that I like to visit now and then and get the London vibes, the London hype. But it was definitely somewhere that I felt inspired and enjoyed. We are recreating Steph's photo, which made me want to come here. So I tried to recreate the photo that made me want to come here of Steph, but I actually used the wrong leg. And then this tourist wanted me to do it for their photo, so that was quite funny and a weird experience. And we did think about going to this Asian ping pong restaurant, but then we decided to go back to one of our favourite little cafes in Covent Garden. We're finally sitting down for some food. I'm so excited. We've been to this restaurant before. It's not the one I just filmed. 26 grains. And they do porridge. Been here like 5 years ago. Going round memory lane a little bit today. I'm so excited for food. Getting porridge, and then we're getting this Turkish egg thing, which sounds amazing. We did have to wait over 20 minutes to get a table, but boy was it worth it. This is a place that made me fall in love with porridge. Wow, that is so good. Long story short, this place is the reason why I started eating porridge. It's a first place I had porridge. Like, I have a lot to thank this place for. The rest of the time I spent with Steph, we tried to go to this little exhibition where you could make a perfume out of your memories, which sounded so fun, but unfortunately they were fully booked and there was no chance for us to do it. So I just got to meet my mum and my brother. I'm trying to do it all today, as usual, and we are going to go to the Royal Opera House and then go lay some flowers for the Queen. Yeah! I felt very lucky to be able to write in the Book of Condolences at the Royal Opera House for the Queen. I have so much respect for her and everything she's done for our nation. She has truly inspired me as a human being and as a woman. So a lot of people, Joel.
Yeah.
We tried to get to Buckingham Palace to pay our respects, but unfortunately a lot of it was closed off, but there was lots of areas where there was flowers that were being laid, and just to see everyone coming together to celebrate the life of our Queen was just a really special moment. And we did take a second to stand and honour her memory. The Queen's complete devotion and dedication to her country inspires me as an artist to continue pursuing and devoting my life to this art form. So I have so much admiration for what she has done. This is about the closest we actually got to get to Buckingham Palace, and then we did decide to go because there were so many people. Cause if I'm being honest, when I go to the grocery. So we just went and saw Buckingham Palace, and we just kind of had a moment of silence for the Queen. Unfortunately, we weren't able to lay any flowers for her because they wouldn't allow us that near the palace. It was a really nice moment to be able to commemorate her life and just think about what she's done for our nation. So thank you, Queen Elizabeth. You have been a huge inspiration to me. So Joel, where we go next?
It's on the Elizabeth line.
The Elizabethan line. So if you're not from the UK, there's this new underground line.
I think it goes through the whole of London and outside London.
In honour, where do we need to go? It doesn't say. In honour of the Queen, we are going to go on her line.
Yes.
Going on the Elizabeth line has been on my bucket list for a while. It's just something new. And again, I used to live in London for so long and I knew all the underground lines and I had been on all of them apart from this new one, which was introduced I think under a year ago. So we thought this would be the perfect opportunity to have a little go on it. I mean, it was a little bit out of our way, but we enjoyed kind of seeing the new line. It was so clean. You know what I like about this one? I like the safety doors. Like, it's just, I feel that's safe. They introduced it in some London stations.
Did you do like that underground ballerina thing with one of them?
Yeah. So clean. It's nice and cool in here, isn't it? I was kind of hoping for charging stations. No charging stations. I need to charge my phone, otherwise I'm not going to get home because my tickets are on my phone. So I'll stay with you. And then I'll miss my spa treatment tomorrow in Birmingham. Off we get, Jolie. How was your experience?
It was fun.
Out of 10?
10.
Not that this has become a train review channel, but I very much enjoyed my time on the Elizabethan line. Is it the Elizabeth line or the Elizabethan line? If any of you know, like, can I call it the Elizabethan line? I think I can. I very much enjoyed my time on the Elizabeth line. And then we went to this amazing restaurant, Pizza Express. What a surprise. I mean, I feel like most of the times I've gone with my family to this restaurant because there's just good options for the whole family. So me and Mum shared this amazing pizza and the salad. So we had half each, which was so yummy. And then we did get dessert because the chocolate fudge cake just looked too good. That was such a lovely meal, thank you guys. Pizza Express is one of our favourite places to go because they have such a great mix of salads and pizza and desserts. The only thing I can complain about was the cake. Like, it was dry and it should have been hot. Apart from that, I give it a solid 8 out of 10. I feel like Pizza Express is like a solid choice. Now I'm heading back to the train station. My lovely day in London is almost over, which I'm really sad about. I've loved spending my day here. I think you guys can relate if you live away from loved ones, how hard it is, that moment where you have to say bye to them after only being with them for such a short time. But I know I will see them again soon, I hope. Then I got on the train all the way back home. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed spending this day in London with me. I sure did enjoy taking you along with me. Comment this emoji if you did make it all the way to the end. And remember to dream big and make it happen.